Happy Halloween, ladies and gentlemen. How are you guys? I hope you guys are having an awesome and wonderful day. Today, it's Halloween, and today we have a lot of news for you. Trust me, I don't want to do that, but hey, my kids, they say, you know what, Daddy, you have to wear a costume for Halloween. So today, I am Big Daddy, or what do they call him? I don't even know what it is. Hold Me Daddy, and that's from the Trolls. It's something that I have been, since I was a kid, I was collecting a lot of trolls. I don't do it anymore, not as if I'm a creepy, but I don't do it. But I want to do something for you guys. Halloween, happy Halloween to all of you. I hope you guys are having an awesome, wonderful time. I hope you guys enjoy a little bit of Halloween. Do it safely. Do it between, I guess, hopefully the people that you know, and do not over-exaggerate. I just want to bring some little bit of light about Halloween, and just to make sure that you guys in the spirit and not forget it just because there is some kind of pandemic out there. We need still to have fun. So this is exactly me. If you look at it, shiny, just like my face, and we have happy Halloween. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Today is, you know what, let me take off this stuff now. That's it. As soon as you guys saw my costume and we're good, we're gonna put the new glasses, the smart glasses, not the intelligent one. So guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Happy Halloween to all of you. I hope you guys are having an awesome, wonderful day. Today we're going to talk about a lot of changes that are coming to Amazon in November 6th. At the same time, I'm going to tell you about some changes that happen in the back end that we didn't know about the back end changes, bullet points, some PPC stuff, suspension, and also, if we have time, we're going to talk about some tips that's going to help you in Q4 and Christmas time that you can implement to your own listings, to your own bullet points that might help you. That's something that question that came up in our mastermind, and I really wanted to cover it a bit if we can. But guys, thank you so much for new to the channel. My name is Sad Basim. I'm not that goofy all the time, maybe sometimes, but we're here. We teach how to make money online through Amazon FBA, whether it's private label, retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, and also wholesale. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys had a phenomenal week. It's actually getting very cold here now in Canada. So bye-bye summer, bye-bye car. I actually want to start my car as well. So guys, I really appreciate you. And if you have any questions, please leave it in the comment at the end of the session. But I'm really excited about this week. We have sourced a lot of products. A lot of products are hitting. Private label products first are hitting our warehouse. Not warehouse, hitting Amazon, which is I'm very excited about. It's really exciting. They're hitting all the same time. You remember I told you from June actually. I was preparing. I got the products. I get everything is beautiful, and I ran out of stock. So now I'm replenishing, and actually I'm so happy that they just hit Amazon. And we're excited, ready for Q4. At the same time, this is the private label section, but also on the other section, which is basically retail and arbitrage, is going very strong. I'm actually cannot even keep up. I've been really busy last week, just sourcing stuff, backing, listing, and doing all the stuff that we need to do. We reached to $46,000 so far, $47,000 if you look. Sheesh. So I'm very excited about that in Canada, which is something that you need to do, guys. If you have extra cash or something, go ahead and invest it, get into the game, start making money. That's the only business that not only business. I'm not talking about Amazon only. I'm talking about reselling. Reselling is a very good business. You can scale it as much as you put some effort in it, which is I'm really excited about that. But without any further ado, let me see who we have here. And after that, we're going to jump into our subject, and we're going to talk about the change that comes November 6th, which is something we actually touched on, is about the communication guideline, the email follow-up sequence. I'm going to go through them very quickly. It's a big reminder for you guys to do it, especially it's Halloween, it's election week, which is November 3rd, and November 6th, which is we have the changes. So you need to be prepared. I know you're going to get busy. You're going to go maybe vote. Maybe you're going to stay with family. Maybe you're going to look at whatever you have to do. So I think it's really good thing that you do it right now, and make sure that and I hope you guys are really getting into it, and just make sure that you do the changes, because any change that you don't do right now for your email, you don't want to get suspended during Q4. You don't want your keyword to get de-indexed, which is something happened to me, which is I'm going to tell you this story about getting my PPC suspensions, and also getting my stuff de-indexed in the back end, which is something you need to guys to be worry about, or something that you need to really pay attention to, because if it comes Q4, you don't want to be stuck with all this inventory, not knowing what happened. So we're going to get to that for sure. So thank you for tuning in. And let's see what we have. Nancy says, happy Halloween, everybody. Happy Halloween to you, Denny. Denny. Nancy, I'm sorry. I apologize. Happy Halloween to you. I did only special for you. The kids that came to me is like, Daddy, what are you going to wear for Halloween? I was like, is it enough I'm being fluffy? But they wanted to make me more quirky, so they gave me the glasses, which just fits my face, which is, I hope that guys, didn't go overboard. But hey, Nancy, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I know I haven't spoken to you this week, but I promise you, I was super busy, and you know what it is. I didn't even have time to cut my hair, even though people says, oh my God, your hair is already short, but I need to cut it. But thank you so much, Nancy. We'll get to it. Megan says, hey Nancy, happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. We have Dux, the man. He says, happy Halloween, everyone. Happy Halloween to you, Dux. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate all your support. I think that's your new profile pic, looking good. Yes, thank you so much. I think I should. I'm going to change my thumbnails to it as well. Kyle Hove, the man, the legend, the man who's never sleeps, the one who just keep working all the time. Very, very happy to have you here, Kyle. You're really, really a go-getter, man. And I'm very, very happy to have you as a friend, and also as a person who really follows me. I think you're a role model to a lot of people, and I respect you. And my hat goes to you. So I appreciate you for being here. Really, really means a lot to me. At the same time, we have Sarvan says, hey, Sad, good morning. Your new costume is good and nice. Yes, he got this. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I just want to light it up a bit instead before we get into the meat. And we have Abdul says, good morning, Abdul. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend weekend and morning as well. Alex says, law Shahrazad's in the back. I've been trying to get my hands on those. Yes, I told him. See, he knows. He knows what's up. He knows what's up. This is the Shahrazad I was talking about last week. I actually got this. I also got these. Okay. And also, I got these as well, which is Champion's Path, which is the one that you want to be at, guys. And also, since we're talking about that, I want to show you this, guys. This is a product. It's Halo little figurines. In Canada, I buy this for $13. I sell for $54 for this product. Why is this very special? This is a return. Okay, the guy basically took it, and the figurines. I'm just gonna show you why. A lot of people for Halo, they go crazy about this stuff. They go crazy. I didn't even know. Even the Legos and all this stuff, it really, really does very well. But what I want to tell you is, people buy them not because of the toy only, because there's a barcode here in the back. If you see it, there's a back. And actually, the guy who bought it, that's a return. He opened it and he took the code. He didn't know there's a back from the code. So if you can get these, are very, very hard to get now. They're very short supply. I actually wanted, I bought, maybe I have, if I'm not exaggerating, maybe 20 of them. And I sold many of them, and I sent the rest to Amazon FBA, which is a good thing. So if you guys on the lookout, go look at this and look at their family. There's a lot of them. Speaking of which, same thing. We have Denny say, good morning, Seth. Happy to see you again. Thank you so much, Denny. I appreciate you being here. Carl says, hey, son, I hope you're doing well, and happy Halloween. Happy Halloween to you as well. And Denny says, happy Halloween to all of you. So guys, please, if you have any questions, please leave it in the comment. At the same time, if you like what you see and you look at the shenanigans that we have done, please give us a like, because it really helps the algorithm to show us more and more. We need your help to get in the ranking, at least, or a little bit be a significant, or just to be someone like, we show up somewhere in this world that we're in. So guys, let's get to it right away. I appreciate you being here. So let's go ahead and get into where we have here. We have, all right, let's talk about this weekend, hopefully this weekend or Monday, I'm going to change all my emails, because my emails actually needs to be changed, because I am against Amazon TOS. I have done a lot of things against Amazon. They've been working phenomenally for me. So they were working good, beautiful. But now with those changes, I'm not going to risk it, especially for Q4, because there's a lot of stuff in the line, and I don't want my messaging to be stopped, my emails follow-up sequence to be stopped. If it gets stopped, that means I might not get the reviews that I need. Especially in Q4, you're going to get a lot of people coming to your account, to your profile. They're going to buy a lot. So you want to capitalize on that and get your reviews higher. So by making sure that you are having the good email sequence or getting the right one, you should be fine. And honestly, to be honest with you, the email follow-up sequence, it's really good, but I believe the request to review button that we have right now is doing phenomenal, and Amazon is doing a great job for sending emails for those buyers to leave reviews. If I look at my accounts every day, I have reviews coming in, which is something really good, and with not a lot of effort. And guys, you know that I get suspended. My email follow-up sequence got suspended last month or the month before. Last month, and I wasn't able to send any emails for 30 days. And actually, I was still getting reviews because Amazon's doing a really good job. So I think because they're doing so much of a good job by following up with clients, I think now they say, hey, listen, you as a seller, you don't need to send that much emails. You're spamming them because we're doing that job as well. So let's go ahead and talk about that a little bit. And I hope, guys, you see my screen. Let me make it big. I'm not going to go through it a lot, okay? I'm just going to go through the main things. And after that, you can, guys, see the link, which is I'm going to drop for you in the chat. Yeah, in the chat as well there. All right, so guys, communication. First of all, Amazon wants us to send one email to request a review within 30 days from purchasing product. So now you have only 30 days. You can send them email within the 30 days after purchase. There's nothing you can do later. So because there was a technique that I used to use, is basically instead of sending them the email or request a review within the first 7 days, I do it on the 30th day or the 20th day or 40th day or 50th day, because now the customers are very get adapted to the fact that if they purchase something online, they're going to get email, they're going to get bombarded for requesting a review or asking something out of the seller. So if you have it in the future, or if you have this email long in the future or being sent in the future, they're like, oh, what's that email? I haven't purchased anything right now. And that's going to help them to leave a review. Now, this is only hypothesis. It's not like something, oh my God, it's something really works 100% or it was changing my life. Is not, but was something to do that will increase a little bit. Before it was very hard to get reviews, and we used to struggle to get them. But now you need to do one email. Do not do more. At the same time, Amazon did other changes that I really want you to pay attention to. Permitted messages do not include any of the following message type. In many cases, we are already emailing customer with this information on your behalf. So the things that we used to do before, basically, hey, your order being received, it's been confirmed. Oh, if you like the product or the product is not good, please let us know, and all this stuff. Now you cannot do that anymore because you don't want also messages that say only thank you, because we used to do that when someone placed the order. At the same time, when the payment gets cleared, we say, hey, your order being confirmed, and also thank you so much for your purchase, and then we give them an email book or something like that, ebook or something. Now you cannot do that. You cannot have any marketing or promotional messages, including coupons. Sometimes people send coupons. I do not do it. I never did it myself, but I know some people who say, hey, thank you so much for your purchase. We're giving you a coupon for 10%, or they have a group coupon, a promotional coupon. They leave there for people. You cannot do that anymore. Language that incentivizes or persuades the buyer to submit positive product review. So you can say, hey, if you're happy, please leave us a review. If you're not happy, please do not leave us a review, kind of thing. Okay, so do not do that. Do not do any compensation, which is, we all know, no money, no sending them money, no gift cards, no free or discounted product, refunds, rebate, or reimbursement or future benefits. So you cannot do that all in the emails. We all know that, but do not do it. At the same time, we have language that requests removal or update for an existing product review. So if someone give you a bad review, you cannot reach out to them and tell them, hey, please, do you mind if you remove your review? We are a small family business. We cannot blah, blah, blah. You cannot do that, and you cannot do that. I actually, when someone leaves a bad review, the only thing I do is actually I comment on the review itself on the page, and that's it. I'd never communicate with them to leave it because their mind is set. They're never gonna change it unless they contact me and they tell me their issue, and then I'll try to solve it or send them a new product for free, or I give them full refund or whatever it is. Usually I don't like to give full refund, only in special cases, but I like to send them a brand new product. There's no problem. Like, for example, there's someone who bought a product from me last week, and they bought the lower version, and the lower version was $35, and all of a sudden they didn't like it. They returned it. They sent me emails like, "Oh, I didn't like the product." Blah, blah. I was like, "What's going on?" I sent them the highest one, which is $65 product, for free because I wanted to win them. And actually, they used it, and they're gonna be a good customer of mine because they were very satisfied with the right product for them. So I don't like to do removing reviews and all this stuff. Language that requests a product review. Okay, only language that requests a product review only if you have had a positive experience with the product. Hey, this is what I was talking about. If you have a good product, if you have a good experience, please leave us a good review. If you have bad experience, please contact us. You cannot do that. It's not something you do, and this is a lot of Chinese sellers do that. A lot of them, they do that. You're gonna see it even broken English and all this stuff. No offense to any Chinese people. There's a lot of them are my friends. A lot of them are I work with them. I partner up with them. So I'm not saying anything bad about the Chinese people, but I'm just saying the Chinese sellers sometimes that's what they do. Repeat request per order for product review or seller feedback. Do not go ahead and bombard them for the same review or seller feedback. Just once. That's it. Only once. Then here, permitted messages may not include any of the following. So any message they send them, no external links, which is we know. Only HTTPS, not HTTP, which basically the difference security-wise. Attachment except for those needed to resolve buyer issue, example, shipping labels, invoices, custom design. So no attachment unless it's for something that you really need. For those needed to resolve buyer issue. Okay, except for those like you have an issue with a client, or you do something handmade, or you need to can do it. Yes, you can do it. But other than that, no. Logos. Yes, I used to do logos in my product, but I never display a link to my own website. I never did that. I maybe make it very subtle. I send them in my own packaging. I have it in my insert card, yes, but I'm never in my. I mean, I don't know how you do that. You're doing messages, which goes through Amazon system, and you're doing your logo and website and all this stuff. It doesn't make sense. Also, there's some people who does the logo themselves, and they have their own brand name plus.com. So, for example, let's say I'll put Amazon FBA Giant, then I'll put Amazon FBA Giants.com, which is in the logo itself. Do not do that, guys. Don't play with fire. Amazon is a great opportunity. It's a great source of traffic. It's not easy. Never leave your 9 to 5 for that. Build your business while you're working and you have steady income. That's my advice. I know that doesn't sell a membership, that doesn't sell more viewers, but never leave 9 to 5. Anybody tells you leave 9 to 5, they're just trying to sell you a dream. Do not do it. You cannot leave your 9 to 5. You need your 9 to 5 to support your business, because business needs time to mature, needs time to profit. So make sure you don't do that. I don't know why I went to that subject, but it came up, and I say let's go ahead and do it. Sensitive content, images, bare skin, violence. I mean, you cannot do none of that. We know. I mean, we just be polite. Your mama taught you better, and so do not go do sexy stuff, violence, or say bad language and all this stuff. You're more behaved than that. Tracking pixels or images. There's tracking pixels, which is basically a links with pixels behind it, and you'll be able to track it. Like Pixelfy Me also does that. I never use them myself. I never went that deep, but hey, it is what it is. Email addresses, you cannot do that. Telephone or numbers except those related to warranty, shipping, provider, or manufacturer. If you do any telephone numbers, warranty, ship, whatever you want, manufacturer, website, do it in your insert card and do it in your packaging. If you do it subtle, do not go ahead and do it crazy. Maybe at the bottom of it, maybe like for example, like I just bought these. Maybe maybe at the bottom here, maybe something. Maybe if you want to do it subtle, your number, something for customer support. But I don't put it in display. Okay, do not put it in the display, and you don't want to do that. The other thing, image of purchased product on Amazon, include those on your behalf. They already know, they do that. Images that don't relate to your brand or company, yes, don't do that. Anything that's not related. This here, the image of the product, I mean, they already send it. Messages, permitted messages styling may not contain any of the following. So this is a very good thing. Access links without explanatory text. So accessibility issues from links without explanatory text. Okay, so everything that you do, click here for warranty information. Do not do that. We saw that. Emojis, including emotions, emoticons. So I used to use emojis a lot. I still use emojis, which is I need to change. You cannot use emojis anymore. This is a little bit. I really like emojis, and I really don't want to take it off. So I'm not sure. I might take it off for some and some not, and test it, see if emojis actually can fly by, and I'll be good. If it's not, it is what it is. Jiffies, I love Jiffies. GIFs, Jiffy.com is basically, I put animated GIFs, which is really good. I get people who send me messages like, you know what, you made my day with this funny emoji or this funny Jiffy. It's really, really good. You build good relationship, and this is the only thing I'm really heartbroken about. Like, I hope they don't be, anal about it, and they'll be really cool. I really hope so. I hope so, because I'm really, really, you have no idea how powerful it is. Very powerful, and I've been doing it for years. Almost for the last 2.5 years, and been doing phenomenally. Like, sometimes I get away with crap just because of it. Messages margins over, I don't know what that is. Images or graph, this is basically the margin of the style, which is the same thing as here. Like, we have this spacing, I guess. Image size larger than 80%. This only, if you use any software, be able to, they all fixed it to this way. So you have all other softwares out there, they're fixing all their automated autoresponder. Overrides of Amazon default, the height, font, yeah, we don't need that. Don't change any format they have. They want to make it more original and organic, as if you get it from Amazon. So like this, they will reduce the amount of scams out there, because a lot of scams, people, they go ahead and Photoshop Amazon, do all this template like Amazon exactly, and then they put emojis, and the customer accustomed to see stuff coming from Amazon that's not standard. So I think they want to standardize it, so they reduce the fraud as well. That's one part of it for sure. And they want to make it more professional, I believe. Font size, more than 3 sizes. You cannot be more than 3 sizes. Message body that also centered or otherwise override default. So you cannot override any default stuff that Amazon give you as a default template, because when you use software, they change that template. They give you stars. They give you different looks, make it more sexy, but you cannot do that. More than 2-line breaks. You can have 2-line breaks, okay? Unsecure images, HTTP instead of HTTPS. So it needs to be, even the images when you get them, because you can have a link for your image, it needs to be with the S. Egregious spelling errors or grammar issues. So you cannot be outrageous spelling errors or grammar issues. So you cannot have that. So this is the guidelines. Just go ahead and do it. I think most of us, what I'm going to do, most of it, I'm going to, let me get back. So I tell you what I'm going to do exactly. So what I'm going to do the following. I'm going to remove the emojis, which is I do. All the other stuff, maybe 80% of it, I don't do it to begin with. All the stuff, the shenanigans, I don't do them. So I'm going to remove emojis. Unfortunately, I'm going to remove some Jiffies, because I have some Jiffies. Now, I have external links for ebooks that I bought. I'm going to leave it. Okay, I'm going to leave it. Okay, I might even leave the ebook for a few of my products with the Jiffies, because I really, really hope they don't ding me. I hope so. But if they do, they're gonna suspend it. It doesn't matter. Hopefully, this product, I'm gonna choose a product that doesn't need a lot of reviews. Okay, or someone that I'm not worried as much, is already established, already consistent, already makes the 20 sales a day or 25 sales a day, or whatever it is that makes consistency. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to change only a few things, because 3 emails I think is too much now. That's it. We got it. Before I say, hey, Amazon, we came last year, says, hey, 1 email, I still said, no, let's keep the 3, because there was no penalties. But now they're becoming they're gonna enforce it. So I'm just telling you what I'm gonna do. It doesn't mean you do it, but I'm doing it as a test. Like, if you are safe, like you guys, I don't think you should do what I'm telling you. Change everything according to the outline. Remove the emojis, remove the jiffies, leave one email only. But for me, I'm gonna do it for the sake of test. So, so I can update you guys. I'll let you know if anything happens, and also we'll see more about it. Now, the other things I would like to talk to you about, which is something that really happened. I have, in some categories, there is subject matter. The subject matter in the back end, like the same thing as search terms. In the back end, in the back of your listing, when you go to your listing and you go in the back, you're going to see something called subject matter. Subject matter, it used to be very, very, very effective in indexing for keyword that you're not indexed for. So if you want a keyword that you want to get indexed for and you don't have enough space in your bullet points, title, search term, you can add it to subject matter. I used to add a lot of things to my subject matter that was going to help me with indexing for maybe Spanish languages, maybe other brands. Like now, there's a toy brand that I launched, which is doing, thank God, phenomenally. What I'm doing is actually, there's Little Tykes, which is a brand out there. I'm trying to get indexed for it. So what I did, I actually put it there. So I went and I did basically I went and I just added in my subject matter and other sections there. Now, if you go ahead and check in your listings, please go ahead and check if you have any indexing issues or your product is not selling as much. I highly, highly, highly recommend you go in the back end and see if your subject matter has been removed, because in my products, the subject matter has been removed and is not there anymore. And that means it's affecting your indexing, and that's why you're not selling as much, because you're not showing up for some keyword. So go ahead and check those very well. Number two, the other news. This is all other news that I'm telling you what's happened to me. Check your bullet points. I have been, for my supplement, I got a lot of issues with it because, I launched a few other products with it to expand the brand, which is doing phenomenal. I'm really happy with the progress. Spent a lot of money to get it there, but it's money. So what we happened, the bullet points have been removed. So all my bullet points, I checked them. I check my listing every other day almost, or every day almost, just to check my reviews. But I don't pay attention to my bullet points. So for almost 3-4 weeks, I was just scrolling. I was like, oh, you know what? The bullet points, I don't check them. Sometimes I have softwares. I have RefSeller. I have Keepa. I have all the stuff that shows up that I was like, okay, maybe just shifted because the software was there. When I start checking them, it's actually for almost 3 weeks, I didn't have my bullet points that were removed. And I was like, why the product is not selling as good? Why is not selling as good? Oh my God. And even like Helium 10, when they have this score on the listing, 6.5 over 10. I was like, what? I'm always at 10 over 10, 10 over 10. 6.5, I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe the software is messing up or whatever. I didn't pay attention. It was ignorance of my part. It's something that I didn't pay attention to, which is now I pay attention to. And I realized that my bullet points were removed. So please check, because I think, especially happened with me in supplements. The other brand didn't happen to me, but in supplement happened. So anybody who has a supplement, please check your bullet points have been removed or not. Check them very well. And also, what happened? All the back end, what I had, all the back end was removed completely. My subject matter, my search terms, my details, everything was removed. So I had to go ahead and redo it again and do it again. Now, the third thing that's happening a lot, PPC suspension. So PPC suspension on the rise. Now, PPC, I get suspended from my PPC, but I know mine is not. It's more, I believe some people are sabotaging me. And also maybe Amazon as well. They're just doing a random PPC check to see which ones are qualified. If you have any bad keywords in there, if you have something that not good or whatever it is they're suspending. So I thought it was only me until I saw a few of my clients. They have their PPC suspended as well. So then I realized that it's happening for more than one person than me. It's happening for a lot of people. So check your PPC. If you have any issues, try to get on it right now, because I've been doing this for almost 2 months and a half. I've been going back and forth with Amazon to make sure they reactivate my PPC. Now, the good thing is, and the really good thing, a really good thing, when it gets suspended, I was forced not to run my PPC, which is something I'm not used to, something that I keep running all the time. And I was forced not to have it for almost, because they were getting me on for 1 week, then shutting me off for another week, getting me on, getting me off, getting me on, getting me off, getting me off. I was like, what's going on? And they thought, hey, your PPC is active. Be active for 1 week, then shut it off. Then again, I contact them. They go another 1 week, investigating, escalating the stuff, and then shut stuff again. But what happened is, during the time that my PPC wasn't working, the only decrease that I had was 2 to 3 units a day. And I was really surprised about that. I'm like, what? My PPC always high in supplement. So I don't get to 30%, 40%. My PPC in supplement, very, very competitive niche. I am a 70, 80% ACOS. And I'm okay with that, because overall tacos becomes around 25. Around 10%. 12%, which is I'm happy with, because a product has been selling for almost 2 years, making me the money. This month made $5,000 only with this product net profit in my pocket, which is something really good. So I just keep it. And actually, I realized my product selling by itself, and I was selling almost a profit every day around 300, 350, 280, which is really, really, really good. Which is how I track it, guys. If you know, I use Sellerboard. It's really good. It tracks my PPC spending, tracks my my profit and loss. It's really, really wonderful. So really check your PPC. Make sure that you check them. And it was a good test for me. So what I did now, my PPC is back. I actually reduced my daily budget, because I realized, hey, listen, when I show up in the morning, I spend all my PPC. And then at night, usually around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, maybe 6, I see my sales spike up again, because other people are just, their budget be run out, their PPC budget run out. They don't add more money. So I come in and I make more sales, and I'm happy with that. And this product has 25% conversion, which is, I'm really happy with that. It's been consistent and very happy with it. But when I launched the other 2 products, the 2 variation, it hit me, but it is what it is. I'm happy with it. Now, number 4, which is, I want to give a big shout out to my friend Aaron. Aaron, if you're listening to this, thank you so much. He gave me that tip, so I just want to put it out there for our community. He cannot use capsized font or capitalized letters in your listing now. Now, I don't have a proof of that. I trust my friend. He's a really good friend of mine. We do a lot of brainstorming. He's the one of the guys who actually recommended to me a video that we're doing with validation for our course, which is really good. And then I modified it, which is really happy about that. And I want to give a special thanks. So I don't have a good sense. I mean, I didn't test it yet. But what he told me, hey, listen, you cannot have capsized in your listing. So if you have any capitalized letters, I think you should remove them, especially in your bullet points. So that's what we do. And even our service, listing optimization service, and I think you should really use our listing optimization. The price is going to go higher for our listing optimization, because we give phenomenal service. That's what I think, and really what I believe. All the customers, the clients that bought from us, they were very happy with it. It's $250 we do it, but I'm going to raise it to $350, because it's a lot of work. It's really a lot of work, and we do really phenomenal job that compete with anybody out there who charges $400, $500, $600, $700, even $1,000. I know we do very well, because I check them myself and the copywriter. So copywriter Nancy, she writes the listings, she got the keywords from us, she checks them, she does everything, then I get it, then I check it myself. It's really, really intensive, and someone comes from someone who knows the business, someone who does it, someone who's making really good money on Amazon doing that. So I know what I'm doing. It's not like someone who's a copywriter who doesn't know anything about Amazon, just selling listings. I'm not into that. And I've seen a lot of them in our masterminds and guests who comes and they don't even know where their knees from their ass or whatever they call it. Anyways, so really, I think you should do it. So basically, you cannot do any capitalized. As we use capitalized, we do capsize in the features and the benefits. So each bullet point we have the feature, then we have the benefits. So a long, high and durable material. Then why this is important. Then we show why the benefit from that feature. So the feature always in the beginning of the bullet points we have it capsized. So now you cannot do that anymore. That's why they say you cannot. Now, I am going to test it as well and see what happens, but I don't know when the results. Like I can remove one and leave one. I don't know what's going to happen, but I will let you know what happens. And if you have any question, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to do it. And here we have Kyle. I appreciate you, man. We did a lot of listings for you, and I really appreciate your support. You're really helping us, helping the channel, helping the business itself. So I really appreciate everything you do. So he says, love the listing service from Saad. We have used it a few times already. Yes, you have used it multiple times. I really appreciate your support. And if you guys really want someone who writes your listing correctly without you getting into it, please hire us. And, I'm always there to make sure that you guys, I'll make sure that you guys are really satisfied. And I will never just give you, it will be guaranteed. That's all what I tell you. Guaranteed 100%. If you don't like it, I'll work on it until you're happy. To clarify the words that are capitalized. Yes, the words are capitalized. That's what I meant. Yes, the words are capitalized. So I do a lot of capitalized words. So what I meant, not only the first letter of the word, like Saad, I put the S. Hi, no, I'm talking about the full thing, the entire word. So I'll put the whole thing. Saad, I'll put S capital, A capital, A capital, D capital. So thank you so much for all my good English speaking people, which is Megan. Thank you so much for clarifying that, because for me, I just thought everyone do it because my language no good. So yes, do not capitalize all the word itself. Now I use that especially when even in my title I'll use it, like new and improved. I have a big one. Lab tested, I put a capitalized word. Now you cannot do that, I believe. But I'll let you know, because I use that for the toys brand. And now I just get the units in. They've been processing for almost 10 days. And now they get me, I think, 50 units in. So I really appreciate you. I'll see, I'll test, I'll let you know. But I use it a lot, and it really makes a difference. So please pay attention to that. Now, since we have a little bit of time, please, if you have any question, please leave it in the comment, guys. If you have any questions, if you're not, it's okay. But I believe you have the strength to lift your finger and click the like button, because really need it. I know I'm begging for it, but really need it, because for the algorithm to move forward, and you're helping us to do those videos more and more and give us excited a bit. And I appreciate all our subscribers. You guys are awesome. You're wonderful. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. And Megan, you're the hero. I'm telling you, without my wife, I'm lost. Yeah, capitalize the first letter. Okay, let me explain. So the first letter, capitalize. You know what? I'm going to show it. So like this. All right, let me see here. So I just want to clarify it, because I don't want, if you have problems already now with it, I want to make sure, we share it and make sure we really cool. Chrome extension. All right. So, for example, if I have a word, let's put here example. Let's see here, capitalize. I'll put it here next to this. Okay. Now, I can do this, Saad, and keep writing my bullet points, blah, 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 blah. Okay. But I cannot do the following. I cannot do this. Saad, capitalize the whole word itself. So instead, you will do only the first letter, but not all of it. So if I do it, I will be Saad, Basim, yes. But I cannot do not allowed to do this. Saad, Basim, like I'm screaming at everybody. So this, not allowed. And that's it. So this is not allowed. Okay, that's it. So this is not allowed. The big capitalize all the whole words, and this is This is okay. Capitalizing the first word, it's okay, and that's it. Okay. Perfect. I hope that was helpful because I wanted to make sure I give you the right information and nothing shenanigans. Okay, now another subject. I know I'm putting a lot of subject here, but I just want to make sure you guys are really get benefit from this subjects. I don't want you to come here live Q&A and just looking at my beautiful face and feeling bad about yourself that you're not as cute as me or handsome as me. But it's okay. Life, comes in different levels, and my beauty is undeniable. Full of myself. All right. So next, let's talk about, guys, which is a subject which came up last week. We're talking about how do you prepare for Christmas? How do you prepare your listing for Christmas? How you can optimize and maximize the sales for Christmas time. Now, as you guys know, now a little bit the sales are not as good as Q2. What happened in March and April was really big. Now it's a little bit less sales, but still good. Usually slows down before before Christmas time. The things are gonna pick up mid-November, end of November. This is when you're gonna see the big spike. So if you have products, that's why I was when I came, I tested my product for toys. Not test. I mean, when I sent the allowed units, which was 200, I sold out right away. I get reviews, very happy about it. Everything is good set up. I actually wasn't rushing to get my units in right away and start in October because I already established my reviews and everything. So I have my units. I'm okay. Even I have units are coming in. I'm still waiting until they get a lot of units in so I can start. Because if I continue, if I sell right now, who cares? I want to maximize my profit. So my main thing, it's my mid of November until December. This is when the sales is going to happen, and I'm going to be profitable, and I'm going to be really good profit, especially for a new product. The other ones, they will do fine, thank God. Now, so let's go ahead and talk about what the things you need to do. First, we need to do images. Now, for the images for your listing, main image, do not touch. I don't think you can do much in the main image. Maybe if you have your box, if you have your packaging, maybe you can have a bow on it, something like that if you want. I don't touch the first image at all. I don't put any signs of Christmas bells, trees, and all this stuff. I don't do it in the first. You're not allowed to have it. You have to have it in a white background. But if you want to make it very subtle and you have your product, if you have your product and then you want to put a bow here on the product itself and taking new images, yes, no problem. That's okay. Maybe works, but I haven't done it. If you want to really do it, do it. You want to be in the Christmas spirit. But for the other images, yes, I will change them. So I will send my photos, my images to my editor, and I told him, hey, do you mind if you add some people who have a Christmas hat? Can you put Santa in there? Can you put bells and whistles for Christmas bells? Can you say great gift for Christmas? And all the stuff that I do, and I make it more themed for Christmas time, for the holiday season. That gets people into this in the season, gets them gives them more ideas like, hey, this is a good product to give to my son, to my mother, to my cousin, to my boyfriend, to my girlfriend, whatever it is. It's really cool and give them the spirit. If you realize, if you go to the stores, basically people skipped Halloween this year because of pandemic. But what happened is when you go to the stores, right away you hear what? Music, Christmas music. Why? To get you in the spirit. Oh, Christmas, jingle bell, la la la, and you're just adding things. I'm buying. Oh my God, I forgot Auntie Ja Ja Ja. I forgot Auntie Joyce. I forgot Auntie blah blah blah. And you start buying things because you want to get you in the mood. Okay, and this is a strategy that's been there for a long time for retailers. So images, do that if you want. I am going to do that myself. I'm going to do some images. I'm going to remove them, and I'm going to do some stuff with, like for example, for toys. I'm going to leave some kids with a Christmas hat and playing maybe in the snow or something. I don't know, but I'm going to let that job for photographer. He can do it. The other thing you can do is A+ content. Get the theme that you have from your main images, bring it to your enhanced brand content. It's going to help you a lot. And if you have any promotions for your if you have any coupons or promotions, that's number 3 now, coupon or promotions. You can add coupons and promotion extra. If you really have a product that's struggling, it's not selling very well, have some coupons, have some promotion, sell out. Or if you just want to add more coupons, just 5% to increase people's exposure. I always do 5%, 10%. So I'm okay with that. But for those who doesn't, please do coupons, really help. And the bullet points, maybe you can add one of the bullet points. You can go ahead and say, hey, great Christmas gift for your loved ones, blah, blah, blah. You can say something like that as well. You can also, there's one thing, your PPC. There's a strategy out there, is basically creating PPC only for Christmas or holiday season, or even for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Thanksgiving, whatever it is. It's basically, it's two ways. One of them, if you're doing Manychat, you'll be able to acquire people to tell them, hey, we're having Cyber Monday or Black Friday special coming up in Black Friday, basically, after Thanksgiving. And if this product always sell out, if you guys want to join in the waiting list, if you join the waiting list, you'll be the first one to get notified. So how that's not going to help you is basically you're going to collect email list ahead of time to make sure that when Black Friday comes, you can reach out to those people and give them that special. But you're going to say limited time, like, for example, 20 units only, or 50 units, or 100 units. So you're going to get more email lists. You can build your email list. At the same time, you'll be able to move some units, which is really good, almost guaranteed. For sure, not all of them are going to buy, but some of them will subscribe, and you can retarget them again with new launches and all the stuff that we know about, all the good stuff we know about email list. Now, the other way for PPC, which is something I did as well, only in the pandemic happened. I actually was targeting people for people who has anxiety, joints issues, and all this stuff. I made a campaign only for it because I knew a pandemic hits, a lot of anxiety's level went higher. So I made sure I check, make it a PPC only for that. Now, what are you gonna do for Christmas? You're gonna do one PPC campaign only about gifts, Christmas, holidays, gift for mom, gift for dad, gift for loved ones, whatever it is, and have it at a low budget. So you're gonna have maybe a daily budget of $25. You're gonna have a bid of 30 cents, 40 cents, 50 cents, depending on your campaign, and see what happens. Now, for sure, you're not going to. Most probably the ACOS is going to be a little bit higher because you're targeting a broader audience, but it's going to help you with some sales. So, for example, I don't need Christmas for me to do that. I used to do that all the time anyway, so it's not like a new strategy that you're gonna come and, oh my God, blah blah blah. But when I create, for example, any product that I have, I always have one campaign for a broad audience. So, for example, when I started my toys brand, I right away I had one audience we called broad audience, which is I targeted gift for boys, gift for girls, gift for a girl from age this to this, whatever keyword that was really broad, and I know not very high related, doesn't have high relevancy, but it's related kind of thing. Like if someone was looking there, but very broad, I always have these. They never perform the best, but I get sale here and there. And my bid is very low. My budget is very low. So who cares if I'm collecting data? So if you want to do that for Christmas, go ahead and do it. It will help a bit. The other thing that you need to pay attention to, and last but not least, this is point number 7, is basically adjusting your price to make sure you sell your product at a higher price. Now, remember, Q4 comes, rush comes, a lot of supply will go down because a lot of sellers are not going to be prepared as much. They are going to sell out, and there's going to be few sellers out there. And you need to make sure that you raise your price to capitalize on that traffic. So, for example, there's products that are very giftable, like toys, something that is giftable, Christmas related. If the price regularly during the year you sell for $30, you can go to $40, $50 even in Christmas. Now, you need to test it for sure, raise the price gradually, see what happens, see if the sales goes down, the sales velocity slows down, does it maintain the same thing. do that, because trust me, don't leave some money on the table. So for example, this product that I saw in toys is $30. I know when December hits, that's why I didn't rush. I was like, I'm not panicking. I'm out of stock. It's been almost a month now. Let it get in whenever it gets in, because during December, I'm going to raise my price 100%. I'm going to put 35, even $40 to sell it. So make sure that you adjust your price, test your price, do price testing to make sure you see the changes that you have and see you can capitalize as much as you want. So we talked about now what the things you do for Christmas. Images, main image, the images, the 7 images or 9 images that you have. I don't fix the first one. I change the rest and I put some snowman, blah, blah, blah. Enhance brand content. Backend. In the backend, also you can go ahead and add some kind of Christmas gift. You cannot add gift to the title, just to let you know. You cannot add gift to the title. Do not do that. So have it in the backend or have it in the third, second bullet points. Change your bullet points, make them a little bit related to holidays. Say a great gift from mommy, daddy, blah, blah, blah. Number 5, coupons. Make coupons to encourage people to buy. They feel it's a good deal, even if you raise your price. Number 6, adjust your price higher. Do some price testing to see which one is best. And number 7, which is PPC, and make sure you have something that's related to Christmas gift, gift from mom, gift for dad, gift from mommy, and holiday, a great holiday gift, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, and that's it. So, guys, I hope that was helpful. We covered a lot of things today. So once we covered about the changes that come in November 6th, about your guideline of how to set up your autoresponder. It has to be one email. We talked about the changes that happen in the back end, which is things that you need to pay attention to, the subject matter, check your bullet points. We talked about you cannot capitalize words, and also PPC suspension that's happening, and also how you get ready for Christmas. So I hope that was helpful, and I hope you guys didn't forget to hit the like button and give us some love, baby. All right, so I'm going to take some questions, a few questions, and let's get to it, guys. I hope you guys are really ready for Q4. I hope you guys are really there to punish this Q4, which is I'm really, really excited about. All right, let's see. Wonderful wand. I don't know if that's a good thing. Wonderful wand. I mean, all right. Hi, Sad and everyone. I'm happy to be here, join here today. Thank you so much, Nazli, for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for able to make it here. I hope you get some value from that session today. When do you suggest we send the single email requesting review and feedback? Look, Amazon doesn't do the feedback, so I think you should do reviews. I mean, reviews is the one that people all want. So if you do one review, or maybe in the same email, you can ask review and a feedback. Hey, thank you so much. You want to leave us a review on this product, or you leave us seller feedback. So whatever you want, you can do. But I'm gonna see if the guideline says we can do too. I'm gonna request both of them if I can, in one email if I can. Honestly, if you do the stuff that we do, which is request a review, which is the one that really, really does very well, should be fine. But I will ask for both if I can. Actually, that's a very good point, Nancy. Very good point. I said, where do you find your customer's email contact? If I'm not mistaken, Amazon is not revealing the sellers. Yeah, Amazon doesn't reveal the seller's information, like their emails. They never mention them. Before they used to give you their addresses, their phone numbers, but now they don't do it unless you do FBA. They will give you the address, but now they don't do that anymore. So you cannot get it. Even before, we used to have some softwares like Managed by Stat. They were able to get us email contact and basically, connect your account with Managed by Stat, and you will be able to. They'll go on the back end, look at the report, and they'll take the addresses and match it with Facebook profile and all this stuff. But now they don't do it anymore unless they get back. I'm not sure. I know Kyle Hoff, he's a big Managed by Stat guy. Maybe he can clarify it, but it's not. I don't know. Caps even in the title. They didn't say about the title. They said about the bullet points. I still use it in the title. I'm not going to change it until I get dinged, honestly, because it's one of the main features that I really targeting in my product. is to have something that saying, the big feature lab tested or whatever it is. So I'm not going to change that. But I don't think they mentioned that. To clarify, it's words that are capitalized. Thank you so much, Megan, again. So the entire word cannot be. Thank you. I think we got this in the title, but not full words in caps. Okay, we got this here. We got in the title, but not full words. Let's see here. You missed my question. I got your question. No, okay, good. Sad, I have instructions on how to use the product in the PDF attachment. Do you think that would be okay to still email? Honestly, I am going to still keep mine because mine is an ebook telling people to requesting people for an ebook for them to read, which is something a good surprise. If they do not, I think they should still allow it, but you cannot have external links. Okay, external links to another website. That's what they were saying the most. So I'm not sure. But I'm going to keep it because my email, we're going to know, all of us, we're going to know more. A lot of people are going, the change is going to happen November 6th. A lot of people are going to do mistakes. A lot of people are going to start having some more talk, and we're going to find out. For me, I don't think I want to do it. I'm going to risk it a bit. I don't think they emphasize on that. It's an ebook, is important, so I'm going to keep it. What else we have? When do you suggest to ask for review? Ask for review, I mean, if you can do it after 10 days, I think 7 to 10 days is a good thing, especially now Amazon really sending, even if you buy a lot of products, you will see Amazon really sending a lot of reviews requests. So I will do 7 to 10 days. That's a good day after purchase, 7 to 10 days after purchase. Angela handled that part. I'll find out. Match by start gathering customer info. Yes, Kyle, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You know what? You're like me. Megan does everything. Your Angela does everything. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm just the beauty. Sometimes I figure out what's going to happen to the business if, God forbid, something happened to us, or to her. She takes care of everything. God bless them, and very grateful. Wonderful. I want to ask you about PPC. My PPC always just rising all the time, in spite of just rising 2 to 3 times a day. What would you suggest in this case? I'm not understanding the question. I want to ask you about PPC. My PPC is always just rising all the time, in spite of just raising it 2 to 3 times a day. What would you suggest this case? I'm not understanding the question at all. I'm not sure. I don't understand the question. I'm sorry, Nazli. If you have more clarification, please let me know. Sorry, I missed it. So review request is only possible for FBM? No, you can do for both FBA and FBM. Request review for anything that you sell. So any product that you sell, within the 30 days, you'll be able to request a review. So you're going to go to manage orders. You're going to go there, and you'll be able to request a review. I use manage. I use Jungle Scout. Before I used to use Viral Launch, but since the guy left Viral Launch, Casey, I stopped using it. I started using Jungle Scout, and Jungle Scout does automation request. So they automate the request for you, which is really great thing. So maybe you can do that, but it's really working very well. So he says, Dance is maybe bitch is talking about. Okay, let's go back again. Try to figure out. My BC is always just rising all the time, in spite of just raising it 2 to 3 times a day. You're raising the bid 2 to 3 times a day. There's a problem. I mean, I cannot, and I mean, if I don't know the product and I don't know what you're starting from, what's the bid that you're really starting with, I'm not sure. As we always recommend, when you start launch phase, you need to go 1.5 to 2 times more than the highest suggested bid. So not the lowest bid, not the suggested bid, the highest bid. You go 1.5 to 2 times more. And then from there, you can figure out you go up or down. But I don't know if you're starting at very low and then you're raising up. I'm not sure. And I don't know how competitive your market is. So it's very hard for me to do. Yes, Jungle Scout has really stepped up their games. It's very, very good. I'm actually very lucky. I'm one of the lucky, because I've been using Jungle Scout since I started in 2015, I believe, or 16. I'm not sure. Something like that, 15 or 16. With Jungle Scout, I had the grandfather, grandfathered me with the subscription, which is I pay $450 a year, which is now is 80 for the highest level, which is now $89 or something like that. So it's really good, has everything that you need. It's really cool. I use Helium 10 only for you guys, because you guys asked me. You say, hey, I want a Helium 10, because all of you is the big rave Helium 10, and I'm not into. Everyone says Helium 10. I did even the course around Helium 10 because all of you are being influenced with Helium 10. You can go ahead and use it. I still have it, but I canceled it yesterday. I just don't like a company that don't stand by their own promoters, their own affiliates. Like us, I promote it, and they're standing behind something that's really bad, and I don't like it. I don't like a company that go ahead and promote people who are well-known. They scam people, they screwed people, and I don't want people to get punished. I don't want people to believe someone like Helium 10, who have been there for a long time, has authority. They have their reputation. When Manny was there, with Kevin King was there, and all of a sudden they have a new management, and the new management, they're just looking for the money, and they don't give a crap who they promote. If they're promoting people who are bad, that's reflection on themselves. That's reflection on the VP. That's reflection on the their VP, reflection on their CEO, reflection on their team, reflection on the company itself. And I cannot stand behind that, because what happened when anybody who's a newbie, someone new to the business, they can say, "Oh my God, Helium 10, everyone's talking about Helium 10," and then they bring those speakers without vetting them, and then this person go ahead and watches that and fall a victim, buying a coaching program, buying a service from those people who they promote, and then they're all bad people. Who's going to lose at the end is the customer, the one who listened to Helium 10 because they trusted them, and at the end they're going to lose their savings, they'll lose their money, and then they're screwed. And I cannot stand behind that. That's why I made a big deal about it yesterday, and I never go ahead and do this kind of confrontation. They removed my post twice. Okay, even that I had legitimate concern. Instead of they going ahead and calling me out and telling me, hey, you know what, you're wrong because of call me out. If I'm wrong, I'm going to be more than happy to come out and say, you know what, I'm wrong, I'm sorry, I misunderstood, whatever crap. But you go ahead, you have this much followers, and you go ahead and promote someone who's been proven by CoffeeZilla, proven by a lot of people other than me. I'm not talking me. I don't care about me. I have a lot of stuff. I know the guy. I know he's not legit. I know he gets screwed me too. So I'm not going to do that. But for other people, okay, for CoffeeZilla to go ahead and do a big thing for about this guy, I don't even mention his name because it's not worth a dime. Okay, he's going to go ahead and they showed everything. They showed what kind of automation service they do, what kind of crap they do. And on top of that, they go ahead and promote him. And they send me email, oh, we took it down because you have a personal thing, or hey, you have no legitimate reason, when the reason is there. Give me a proof. They asked me. I sent them the videos like, this is the proof. Go ahead and watch it. Someone who photoshopped their sales and bring him as seven-figure seller. I'm sorry, I don't stand behind that, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I know that. I know what's happened. I know what's going on. So for me, I will not stand by it, and I cannot support a company like that. And I'm sorry. I don't give a shit who's Helium 10. I don't give a shit who's Bradley. I don't give a shit who's with them. All of them. If they go ahead and they take a decision like that, it's their own decision. It has nothing to do with me. It's not like, oh my God, they lost me. They're losing a good customer like me. They don't give a shit at the end of the day. I don't give it. It's not like they're gonna get a dent. But if it helps one person, it's okay. Other than that, I'm fine. But I'm not going to stand behind it. So I canceled my Helium 10. There's a lot of good tools out there. Jungle Scout is one of them. It's really, really cool. The second one, you have Solar.tools is really good tool. You have Managed by Stat is amazing tool as well. All these tools are very good. There's a Seller Elite tool, which is coming up, which is going to be phenomenal tool as well. So there's a lot of tools out there. But the problem, and I'm telling you the truth, I think these people who's up there and has been there for a long time, especially big companies, what they do, they basically what they do, those companies, there's like a gangs. They're like gang members, like they're like everyone holding each other. Everyone is like keeping a secret, a circle. If you look at them, everyone, they show the same people over and over. They show everyone the same. They're like mob style, But anyways, I don't care. Last week they throw all the affiliates under the bus. Oh, you don't need any more PPC management services because we got this tool, we got the best tool. And then, oh, sorry, we made a mistake. We don't mean to hurt our affiliates on people who offer services, PPC services. We didn't mean that. We made a mistake. We made a mistake. We made a mistake. Was an intern who released that ad without our knowing. We're sorry. And whatever. And then look again, a blog about another guy promoting all scams and shit. I don't like that. Anyhow, I don't know who opened that subject, but it is what it is. Let me see what we have here. I had H10 automation yesterday. I just closed automation. Yeah, it's company cannot associate themselves with anybody who's even a little bit has a doubt. Like I cannot associate myself with someone who's little bit, there's words out there that he's bad, because that's going to reflect on myself, and I cannot do it. I cannot do it myself. I cannot. Why you should bring that to yourself? It's bad business. You created your business. Manychat built the Helium 10. Him, Kevin King, and other people built it, and then they sold the company or whatever happened. I don't know what happened. But for them to come and stand behind other people just because of money, beneficial for them, I don't respect that. It also opens people that believe in them to predatory practices. Yes. How can you stand behind something? Like, look, I'm not telling you I'm a saint. I mean, for sure there will be some time I promoted someone or got someone here and I didn't know about them. But I don't get anybody anymore because, I don't know. I didn't get anybody bad. I believe everyone how I interviewed are very good people. And I always think the best. But being approved out there, huge video just explaining details, what's going on and how scam it is. No, I cannot associate myself. Sorry, I cannot do that. Photoshop my sales, Photoshop my screenshots. I understand you can take your screenshots from your coaches, but not from Photoshopping. Man, I think they learn from Kevin David very well. High automation from a jump back to manual. Yeah, do not do. I don't believe in any H10 automation for PPC. It's never gonna work. 100%. I told you, any tool out there who does PPC automation is not gonna work. I'm not only talking about Helium 10. I'm talking about any other tools out there. You need to have some brain. You need to use your own brain to be able to do it. So now, Nasli telling me basically using software, for sure they're gonna raise the bids and all the stuff. You cannot do it. There's some services out there before. They used to have automation, plus they have service center or calling center to do it manually as well, just to be able to perfect it, but still cannot. Use your brain, use the methods you taught. I don't know if you're in our class or not. If you're in a class, I highly recommend that you join our class and get to it, because it's going to help you a lot with PPC and clarifying everything. And, it's much better than wasting your time with those tools. Agreed. I saw the post. That's ridiculous. Yeah, it's ridiculous, and they removed it. Like, what kind of people are you to remove? If you there's a freedom of speech, I can speak my mind, and they asked me in the email, oh, before you posted a message or something, reach out to us first. Let us know what's going on. I don't need to call you to leave a message or leave a post and speak my mind. Who are you for me to take your permission to leave a post? If there's something wrong with the post, call me out, reply back to my reply on that post, tell me I'm a scumbag or I'm something wrong. But do not go ahead and remove it twice, because that's actually works against you when you remove the post. When you remove the post, that means you're guilty, there's something bad, and that post was getting attraction and you don't like it because it was bad PR or bad public relation. Get out of here. Everyone just got a company. They think there's something. They're a piece of shit. Dan. Don't be sorry. He's very passionate about it because there's too much BS out there, and we've seen too many people fall victim. Yes, a lot of people fell victim. I get it personal. Honestly, I feel bad about it because I've seen a lot of people, a lot of you as well, getting screwed, and they're losing their retirement, they're losing their savings. Even me, I got into that in the beginning, and thank God I didn't. I mean, I would have lost everything as well. And then I got screwed again. I almost lost again everything. So I understand how hard it is. And thank God I was a little bit mentally strong. As a person, I'm a strong, and I was able to pull through. But if it was for normal people who never get into entrepreneurship, they might get in trouble. That might affect them. That might make them think in a very bad thoughts and do things that they don't want to do. And I cannot do it. I'm not going to accept it. I can accept it. I cannot leave example like this for my kids and my family. Daddy's a pushover, or daddy just want to get money from other people. I cannot do that. I want to see people doing well. And if they want to pursue that business, they need to know it's long term, and they will need to work hard for it. And that's it. I'm not too happy with it. I downgraded yesterday as well. Yeah, that's a good thing. CoffeeZilla mentioned him 3 times in different. Yeah, 3 times, like proof after proof. I don't know what else you want. I mean, Angela says the email open service is not worth the cost, and we stopped it in September. 120 email append service subscription managed style uses Bullfrog. Oh, good to know. So they can't do that, but for 120 and it wasn't worth it. Thank you so much, Kyle, for letting us know about this, because it really helps us a lot. It literally helps us a lot to know. So it's not worth it. You know what? Now with Manychat and all this stuff, you can do all this stuff right away. You can build your email list very well, which is great. Should boycott to each 10 users should boycott to make. And they, you know what? They will never make that. They took the post very quickly. And who am I? You know, I'm just a person with few people there. And whatever I say is not going to have big impact. Not to Helium 10 isn't going to have impact on the other guy. Nobody is nobody, you know. But if I have 1, 2, 3 people, I'm okay with it. That's all that matters. Nancy, Helium 10 is very pricey. Yes, it's very pricey. But the name, everyone, they have a lot of affiliates. They pay people a lot of money for affiliates. I know some people are making, they're making tons of money. I'm saying tons of money. I mean, like $100,000, $50,000 from affiliates. So for sure they're gonna push it. Look, I'm an affiliate of them. I made $400 with them from all the videos that I did with Helium 10. $400, all of it. Okay, so I don't care about $400, $500. It's not a big deal for me, and that's I'm talking one time. Okay, not every month I make $400, $500. Once in 4 or 5, 6 months I make $400. But I cannot stand behind the company culture and their vision, their goal. I cannot do it. I cannot stand behind it. So I cannot promote it anymore. Unfortunately, this course has already been done with Helium 10. But if I had to go ahead and redo everything into another software, I would do it. But the same, even when I do my videos in our course, I still see me. I'm always switching to Jungle Scout because I'm used to it more. But it is what it is. I just canceled mine yesterday, so I'm cool. Thanks, Carl, for the info. I appreciate you. Salam, Said. Yes, Usman. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, man. We're at the end. To work with other services and promote them, your ethics should align. Yes, your ethics should align, because no matter what happens, you're a reflection of what you put out there. You're a reflection of who you associate yourself with. So if you associate yourself with bad people, that's going to bring it back to you. If you realize, when I was with the other company for a long time, I get a lot of heat after when I created this Amazon FBA Giants. Oh, you this, because you were with the other guy. I'm not that person. They just knew me because I was with that people. I was associating myself with them. I was with them for a few years. So for sure people are going to think that way. And I'm okay with it. This is a mistake I did, a mistake that I have done myself. I didn't know. I was beginner. I was very newbie. I was very naive. I didn't know nothing. I didn't know there was evil people out there like this. And I fell for it. And it is what it is. I caught myself. I knew what was wrong, and I left because not aligning with my morals, with my ethics, what I believe in. So I left when I saw what's going on. And yeah, so if a company accepts it and send me an email telling me, prove it and all the shit, come on, man. If you are a good company, we didn't even let a little doubt of someone there's something wrong with them to go ahead. What, you want me to show you all the posts that I have from Facebook groups, the posts that they removed, they were getting a lot of attraction. So why didn't you listen to other people? Instead, you removed it because you knew was wrong. You knew you were hiding something. You knew you were doing something wrong, but you wanted to capitalize on this person, on the other company, okay, the scammers, to get their to go ahead and get their audience, which is they have a lot of audience, 200, 300,000, and you want to capitalize on it. So they're like, oh, okay, let me do it. But no, you're garbage. Thanks, Sad, about advising. I was going crazy as I was doing much better before. I got the diamond plan, previously had the platinum, so I just switched back, having second thought about Helium 10 now. You know what? I'm not here to tell you, go ahead. Look, dude, I'm just a guy. I'm just a person in the internet. Talking my mind, speaking. We have a conversation as if you were with me. I'm not telling you go ahead and boycott whatever. Stop using this software. Stop using this software. Do whatever is best for you. Do not listen to me. If this Helium 10 works well for you, keep it. Don't listen to me. Okay, maybe it doesn't work for me, but works for me. Go ahead and keep it. But if you think it's not good, remove it. Try something else. Do not just listen to the hype. Everyone talks. Oh, Helium 10, because they get a lot of soldiers, a lot of affiliates that they're gonna push them. But keep it away and do what you think is best for you. Do not listen to me. I can talk crap about everybody, but you do not need to listen. You just listen to my opinion and then you make your own decision. I'm not telling you to do anything because you're a person, you're a human, you have your own thoughts, you have your own way of processing issues, you have your own way of looking at things. And me, I'm just giving my opinion. You do it. If you don't do it, it's okay. It's okay. I hear a lot of people tell me not use this, not use Jungle Scout, not use this. I still use them. Why? Because that's what I'm comfortable with. I know what's it's capable of or not. But that's it. And I'm not paid by anybody. I mean, I get paid from Helium 10 for all this crash course that I did. But I wish I didn't do it. And I had the feeling, but people pushed me. I swear to you, I had a feeling. I wasn't with a lot with Helium 10 because I knew it. The fundamentals change when Manychat is not there. Kevin King, they were doing their business, but when you sell it, other management is different. Even some companies didn't want to interview it for the channel because of the association. Yes, there's a lot of company didn't want to interview with them because with this other people, not Helium 10, the other people who they promoted because of the shady shit that they do. But hey, agreed. Is there any way to get people to file a lawsuit against SK to get the zombie out of the street? I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know how it goes about it. If I knew better, I would have done it myself when I got screwed with my own course that I had there and all this stuff. But I'm not sure how, and I don't even waste energy in it because it is what it is. The truth is going to come out regardless. Look, anything you do bad is going to come out. We're on social media, and people are knowing what's up, and people are able to find things on you very easily. So let time goes. Let God take care of him. Take care of any bad people, and that's it. So, guys, I know this has been long. It's been 1 hour and almost 20 minutes. Guys, I really appreciate everything you do. I appreciate you for tuning in. Please let us know if you have any comments or any subject you would like to cover for next week. At the same time, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. So every time we show up, you can see my beautiful face. And before I go, I have to do it. Hold me, Daddy. Happy Halloween to all of you. Happy Halloween to all my giants. And also happy Halloween to my daughters, my Layla and Nora. Guys, I love you so much. Have yourself a wonderful, wonderful day. And do not listen to other people. Keep going, keep grinding, keep building that business. And at the end, it's going to build, and you'll be happy with you and your business. I don't know how you're going to take me seriously with this, but it is what it is. Guys, take care. I love you. Have yourself a great, wonderful weekend. Take care, everybody, and have a good voting. Happy voting. Take care. Bye-bye, everybody.